Welcome to Quiv Podcast. We liberate lives with our
My
vocal.
name is Sultan Ayodele, founder of Quiv. Here is another episode on Quiv Podcast from Spotify, titled How Fast Can You Succeed? Many people don't know the real fact of success. They just want to rush to it. They don't know how to dedicate their time and effort because they don't have to rush. Do not rush to success. Just stay dedicated and steadfast with what you're doing because there are no fast ways to success in life. The only way to success is determination. This can boost you forward in your destination. Just make sure you do the right thing to make yourself active and responsible in all means. There are 5 ways to be successful. Be passionate and do what you for love. You don't love it, then why do it? If we build careers or continue in jobs that really aren't our passion, we are selling ourselves short. It's like the guy that is a tech consultant that really wanted to be the lead singer of a band. I've written about love and careers before, and I think that the takeaway here is that if you really do what you want to do, you will be more creative, more motivated, more tuned in, and much more likely to be very financial and personally prosperous. Catherine Ebom said it best. If you have to support yourself, you add bloodly well better find some way that is going to be interesting. 2. Hard work. Don't ever fool yourself. Success comes from really hard work. And you might find that although you're doing all of the heavy lifting, there is satisfaction in a job well done. But remember that you need to rely on others. So make sure that you surround yourself with colleagues that share your same work ethic. I do not know anyone who has got the top without hard work. That is the recipe. It will not always get you to the top, but should get you pretty near. Margaret Thatcher said so. 3. Be good. And by that, I mean damn good. Successful people strive for greatness. No, majority, not majority. So push yourself and your team to ensure that you have reached your alternate potential, and be sure to celebrate your wins that not only breed confidence among your team, it will keep your colleague engaged and also will help keep your clients or customers enfranchised. If you haven't read the book From Good to Great, grab a copy. James C. Collins said, greatness is not a function of circumstances. Greatness, it turns out, is largely a matter of conscious choice and discipline. By James C. Collins. 4. Focus always precedes success, which is not possible without a clear emphasis on what matters most. And leaders constantly need to remind themselves of this vital truth. Focus requires the pursuit of a mission and vision. Good business leaders create a vision, articulate the vision passionately, own the vision, and relentlessly drive it to completion. Jack Wilcher. 5. Push the limit. Richard Branson said, far too many people don't excel in life because they are not afraid of taking the necessary steps to achieve their dreams. Some manifest fear as a safeguard from failure. Others don't even try, believing that they are restricted by limits. While too many get caught up in status quo, Richard Branson said so. 6. Don't constrain yourself to thinking inside of the box, and don't always fear to get in your way. Today, people expect more than ordinary, so you need to be extraordinary. To get noticed and build strong relationships with your target market, whether you sell a product or service, you must deliver the utmost experience. 7. Customer service excellence has always been and will always be one of the criteria competitive advantages for any business. Meeting your customers' needs will help you build a very strong and memorable brand. Be responsive, listen, and observe, then you will create value. Learn from mistakes in services. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. Bill Gates said so. 8. In addition to service, ingenuity, enthusiasm, and forward thinking will alternately drive your brand. Aspiration is part of the creative process, as Steve Jobs said. I want to put a ding in the universe. You must always continue to innovate, especially in competitive market space. Push envelope when it comes to ideation. 9. Be persistent. Because development and entrepreneurship should be built out of love, and any great love requires passion and persistence to capture your dream. Although you will experience setbacks and failures, you will also find success and triumph. You may encounter many defeats, but you must be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. Maya Angelou said so. These quotes have a lot to do in your life, especially when you are hustling in hardship. There is no limit to success. You just have to keep the hustle pure and satisfying. As long as you have what's good to make a better life for yourself and praying along with it, it will work well for you. There is no shortcut to success. What you do now is the price you get in the future. This is a reality blog, and you have to relate it to your life experience. Thank you for
Subscribe
listening.
and follow Quiff Podcast on Spotify, and also follow our social media handles to read our blogs and news update. Quiff is a company that was created with the motive of inspiring people on social well-being. We love to be your daily motivation on specified areas of life. Don't forget to book for your writing services. Get more information on Google search. Thank you for listening.